Welcome back, another episode. Several of the greatest episodes of Chicago PD have centered around Kevin Atwater. Even if the third episode of season the 12th of may not be the best Atwater-centric yarn, it's still a great illustration of everything Atwater has to offer as a character, and the caliber of LaRoyce Hawkins' acting. Fans of One Chicago will also be happy that the authors gave Atwater another romantic interest. Off Switch centers on Atwater's pursuit of a triple homicide after receiving a shots-fired report. With the help of a psychotherapist, Atwater tries to reach the lone survivor, who has a close relationship with the suspects. He attempts to balance his obligations outside of the 21st District in the interim. Kevin Atwater is front and center for Chicago police. The overall idea of Off Switch is identical to that of Season 11, Episode 5. Split second, Atwater finds himself in the vicinity of an ongoing crime and becomes entangled in a case. Split second, which was arguably the best Chicago PD episode ever produced, was also among the best Atwater episodes. This episode falls short of that caliber. In his early encounters with Diane, the lone survivor of an attack on a nearby consignment store that claimed the lives of her 4 coworkers, Atwater's empathy is made clear to audiences. After escorting Diane to the ambulance and seeing her hidden in the rear room, he spends some time trying to comfort her. She is obviously still traumatized, and he shows patience and affection for her in their subsequent formal interview. His passion for the case drives him to lose his cool, and he quarrels with Dr. Valeria Val Soto on how hard they should press Diane to provide answers. Later, after discovering Diane battered and bloodied on her living room floor, he snaps at Soto. The episode demonstrates Atwater's three-dimensionality by allowing him to make errors and by showing him expressing regret for them. Hawkins portrays the character's deteriorating nerves while maintaining their integrity. His facial gestures and eyes convey just as much information as the words, if not more. After Off Switch concludes with Atwater kissing Soto before entering her home, many fans have been calling for him to find love on Chicago PD. Whether or not audiences will see her again is the question. Previously, when Atwater unintentionally slept with someone of interest or when viewers speculated that Atwater might date his coworker Vanessa Rojas, only for Rojas to be written out of the show, the writers gave Atwater a romantic scenario only to make it impossible. That being said, the creative team still needs to grow them past their instant attraction, as she puts it. It will take some thinking to come up with ideas for Soto to spend more time in front of the television. Chicago Police Season 12, Episode 3, Action returns. In Chicago PD Season 12, Episode 3, there are some elements that were absent in earlier episodes and some elements that are still absent. This is the first episode of Season 12 that feels as intense and action-packed as it should. The action scenes aren't simply there, they seem authentically stressful and chaotic. In addition, Marina Scorsiotti makes her first appearance of the season, and when her character Kim Burgess follows Atwater to cover him when he finds the final suspect, it's difficult not to smile. That incident serves as a little reminder of Burgess' unwavering support for Atwater, as their friendship and collaboration are some of the best in all of One Chicago. More screen time for Atwater's family is what's lacking, and it has been for a while. While he's heard talking to his brother Jordan on the phone, viewers don't get to see Jordan. One of the problems that Atwater faces in this episode is not knowing where his father is after they appeared to patch things up. For more videos, subscribe.